and the acrid smell of numerous chemicals just surrounds this entire alleyway. The guard himself, as you can see, even has a mask. It looks like he's just kind of got it hanging from his chin right now. He's got a gas mask. It seems like it's a little bit more necessary once he goes inside to put that thing on. Outside, he doesn't need it. He's kind of getting some fresh air right now. You can see he's got a holding the mask in his hand. As this junkie approaches him, starts to talk to him. Can't really hear what's going on from where you guys are, but you do see
Can I read the lips?
bum-looking guy. You can make a lip reading roll. Absolutely. Give me a check. Yeah, that's pretty good. You say that's an 18. Nice. You see, he says, "Hey, when are they doing the free samples again?" And the guard says, "You're gonna have to wait a few hours. I heard there's a delay, but you know we got you covered." All right. And he kind of lumps back off, kind of off in this direction. And then you can't really see him after he goes around behind the building.
Just to let you guys know, we are now streaming.
Woo!
On Twitch.
Amazing.
That's fucking tastic.
I will read this and I'll say to the rest of the crew, I don't know how it'll affect us, but I guess they give out freebies of some sort, and there's been a delay on it. But in a little while, they should be giving them out again. That might be an opening for us to do something.
Just make sure you mute yourself if you're watching the stream too, when you're not talking.
Yeah, that was my bad. I was bringing it up I was bringing it up on Twitch so I could share the Sputter Media link on my Facebook.
Yeah, very cool. So, everything's working beautifully, by the way.
That's what we'd love to hear.
Yeah, baby. And I'm recording, so just in case.
Sweet. Just in case.
All right.
Faraday says, "Small drive, I like your idea. Should we have Frizz do a scan and see if there's any security cameras or anything we can use around here?"
That's an excellent idea to have Frizz use her skills.
Okay, so I'm gonna use scanner.
All right. You are able to detect that there is an access point inside the building. There's actually two access points inside the building, but they're very, very close to each other, so I just put one. They're closer to each other on this map. They're closer to each other on this map. They're closer to each other on this map. Right. They're closer to each other on this map. Right. There it is. You can detect those two access points. Frizz can.
Okay, guys, the access points are inside. We're gonna have to get in there if I'm gonna jack into anything.
We might want to find out some kind of situation to be able to breathe in there, because if the guard's anything to go by, we might be dealing with bad fumes.
I got nasal filters installed, so I should be fine. But the rest of you will have to figure something out, yeah.
Faraday has a anti-smog breathing mask on her. One of us can use that.
Does Frizz have anything? Because I'm concerned for her.
Frizz, let me take a look. I don't believe she has anything on her that specifically... she's got VGs.
No, I don't see anything. But if
No,
anybody can look
nothing.
for, like,
Nothing that would prevent breathing toxic fumes. No. Frizz does not have anything like that.
Maybe Faraday can give Frizz the mask and keep watch outside.
Those are options.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not supposed to split the party. I'm so sorry.
Well, right now you guys are kind of just like conspicuously gathered in the alley, and the guard does notice. Like he's not approaching, but like he looks, and it's obvious he sees you. It's obvious that he is alert and doing his job. Give me a perception check, everybody.
Then can somebody do it for? Can you do it for me?
I can, yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Human perception?
No, just perception.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Hang on.
Alright.
I got to do perception here. Hang on. Just the perception of coming up here. Bada boom. You know what? I'm having a hard time finding. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Under awareness skills.
Yep, I got it.
Woo!
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
10 XP for your, or sorry, 10 IP for your critical.
Very cool.
And we've got Mr. Nobody, Caltrop, and Faraday. You guys all notice this air drone that is flying around. It is kind of just moving around, patrolling the sky above the building. It's pretty high up there, like it's above, right? It's not just skimming not just like skimming the rooftops. It is like, and you can kind of see the scale. Like it's up above this building even, just looking down. Right? It's up higher, trying to make sure it can see everything around it.
Very cool. And so that's my perception. Lets me see that there are drones up there.
There's a drone, just kind of
Just
patrolling.
a drone.
There's an air drone, yes.
An air drone. Okay. Can Frizz attempt to hack the drone, or does she have to be connected to it?
She has to be connected to the access point where the drone is being controlled from, which is one of these two. She wouldn't know which one. She just knows that her scanner picked up 2 access points inside the building here.
Okay, so I'm going to try and walk up to the security guard and try and distract him.
Okay.
I say, "Hey, how you doing? You know what? I think I got lost, but I'm looking for the I'm looking for this bar called the Twilight Zone. Any chance you could like direct me to it?"
Never heard of it.
I mean, a friend of mine told me it was in this neighborhood.
Well, your friend lied. Go ahead. Get lost. You're lost. Keep being lost.
Hey, you know what? I mean, I'm just being a nice guy here. You know, I'm just trying to ask directions. I mean, if that's the case, yeah, all right, I'll go away.
At this point, give me a conversation check. And I see some people starting to move around. Let me resolve his conversation check before you guys take off too far.
Okay, and I am going to add 1 luck point. By the way, everybody, make sure to reset your luck.
Yeah, everybody, yeah. Your luck should be full at the beginning of every session.
That's a 16.
Did you remember to include the luck, or are you?
Yes,
adding luck after?
I included
Okay,
one
so
luck.
16. Yeah, you are engaging him in conversation well enough that he doesn't necessarily notice what's anybody else is doing over here. So that while Mr. Nobody's talking up the security guard and this air drone is flying overhead, what are you guys doing up here?
Walk up to the junkie over here, saying, "Hey, buddy, you want to make 100 eddies?"
You see, give me a streetwise check. Yeah, you're not entirely sure what this person is shooting up on at all, but you know they're loading up on something, and literally just loaded up, and they seem super alert and like, what, 100 eddies, what yeah. He like seems so excited. What you got for me, lady?
All right, I need you and your buddies to make a distraction. You need to distract the security guard and the drones, okay?
He's thinking right now, and he's like, I can't do that. They give us free samples.
What if I give you a disguise? They'll never know it was you.
Man, 100 eddies, nah, you don't know what you're asking for. And then kind of just turns away.
Name your price. You don't need stuff for free if I'm giving you money.
Give me a trading check. Or a bribery check, excuse me. Bribery. Nah, lady. Not gonna do it. This junkie is not having any of your shit.
Okay.
So,
Did this conversation not go well? Can I go over to where Faraday is and try talking to this junkie?
You can try, yeah.
Yo, sorry to interrupt the little bit of conversation you were having.
What do you want? You got drugs for me? What do you want me to suck your dick for some drugs?
No, not that kind of man. But going back to what my acquaintance here offered, if you're willing to pull a quick distraction, maybe for the security guard and a drone. If you ever need a ride through the combat zone for anything, I'll make it on the house.
Give me a bribery check, or if you have another skill that you want to try and use instead.
Other than bribery, what do you think? What else could work here?
Trading, since you offered the rides.
Righty then. I'm gonna go with trading. Oh, baby!
But you
that is
do get
bad.
10. You do get 10 IP for your critical failure.
Oh man!
This junkie's just not having any of your shit, and is even being like, I'm gonna go tell the guard in back that you won't leave me alone, that you want me to mess with him, and starts walking that way.
I better stop him.
I'm going to
Small Drive's gonna.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. I'll say Small Drive is going to come up behind the junkie before they can get in view of the other guard,
Mm-hmm.
And she's just gonna inject him with blue glass to send him on a trip.
Oh shit! I need you to give me a brawling check. I'm going to give you a +2 because he's not specifically seeing you coming, and it will be versus his evasion.
Right. I'm also gonna throw 2 luck on this just to be safe.
Or her evasion, excuse me. Oh, tie goes to the defender. Oh man, so the junkie manages to move out of the way before you have a chance to inject, and it's like, what are you doing, bitch? And guess what? She pulls a knife.
Maldrive's gonna hold up the friend and say, "Sound like
hold
you
on.
wanted this."
Well, she's attacking you first.
Oh yeah, no, she's saying this as she's being attacked.
Oh, but that is a -1, but we are in initiative. I will say, just Small Drive and Faraday, who is right next to her, and the junkie are going into initiative first. If other people want to react, and who can see what's happening, because Mr. Nobody, you're on the other side. So in order to join, you'd have to hear what's happening. So let's get. You guys remember how to join combat? Right-click on your token.
I'm still loading, so I still can't do anything.
You're also not next to the action.
I tried reloading. Yeah. Okay.
Small Drive, you still need to click the roll initiative in the combat. There you go.
I got it.
Bam. Okay. So combat began with the junkie pulling a knife and attacking Small Drive. Faraday, you're first to act.
I want to try to grab the knife from the junkie.
Okay,
Would
so
be brawling?
that would be a brawling check, yes. Sorry. Ooh, 18. Damn. Oh my gosh! 19. She manages to pull her knife out of the way before you can get your hand on it. That's your action. Next is... Whoops, I forgot to begin combat, so... Next is Small Drive. Y'all hear that? Combat begins.
I think she's just gonna try again because her only other weapons would be either her fists, which she's never done, or one of her guns, and she's not about to pull attention to this little area.
Okay. So go ahead and you're gonna make a brawling check again against her evasion.
Oh, that's good.
That is good.
That is good.
Let's see what she gets. She gets a 15. So you definitely get 10 IP for your critical success, and you manage to inject the junkie with, what was it?
Blue glass.
Blue glass. So give me Let me see in your gear. Let me grab one of them blue glasses. So that the junkie can consume it. Good thing you have an air hypo, huh? All right. Blue glass. All right. Blue glass is consumed. Now, what is the effect? Dose lasts 4 hours. GM may occasionally tell the user that they are seeing swirls of colors. When this happens, the user loses their action on a single turn. Secondary DV. When the dose wears off, user rolls will plus resist torture drugs. If they fail, they take secondary effect as noted. So right now, this junkie's now seeing lots of pretty colors and is like, ooh. Ooh, and they definitely lose their next action. Matter of fact, I'm just going to, because it's a junkie, yeah, they're just kind of like slumped down now, and we are out of combat.
Small drive just gonna kind of make an open air gesture. Stay chill.
Is he no longer a threat, or
What?
should
Yeah,
I?
no. The junkie is definitely
sure.
no longer a threat for
Sure.
sure.
Okay. You're gonna
have
make
duct tape just
omelets.
in case.
No, nobody wants any.
You're gonna what?
I asked Morgan. He
I was gonna duct tape him if not.
Touch the stove.
Oh, yeah, that would be completely unnecessary and a waste of duct tape.
You sure?
That's fair. Okay.
Honestly,
I
the
think I was trying to do
best
something
thing you should
focusing.
probably do is maybe just drag them
My
off
bad.
between the dumpsters they were already getting high between.
Yeah, don't mind it. Small drive's got it. She's gonna just gently guide them back over there.
Can you,
Yeah, that's not going to require a check.
Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Can you just run a quick combat and just put a couple into combat real quick?
We just were.
No, yeah, I'm trying to do something with the maps.
Gotcha. Okay, so if how about I just
Just put
you
a
in
couple.
security guard
Yeah,
in
yeah,
combat.
yeah. Just so I can see. I need to see something. So.
Fight.
Combat has begun.
Okay, I just need to see something here.
Yeah. No worries. Handle it.
Okay.
These are the things we're trying to work out.
Yeah. Because the thing is, I have to be able to find the combat tracker to be able to place it. All right, so I can place it on the map, and okay, cool. Okay. Sorry, guys.
No. We want to work this stuff out.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And you can see on the stream how I'm kind of playing with it, but just trying to
I'm looking
make-
at it right now. Yeah, I'm actually viewing the stream right now, seeing what you're doing.
Yeah, just kind of making sure that I can put the combat when it's ready, and I will turn it off right now until when we go back into combat, I can pull it back in. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay.
Fantastic.
Okay, you can take us out of combat now.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. Because right now you can see like a little bit on the map. Also, I need to make sure that I'm downgraded to a trusted player because right now when I leave the map, you can't see me because I'm assistant DM.
Got it. So should I? Well, we don't have to do that now, right?
No, we don't have to do it. No.
Okay.
We're cool.
All right. So.
Yeah. After that whole entire situation, Caltrop's just looking at the junkie, going like, "All right, well, when I see her again, I'm charging her 200 eddies to get out of a combat zone."
So Mr. Nobody was talking up this guard, distracting them sufficiently to not witness any of you guys doing whatever over here. But what are the rest of you guys doing over here now that you've subdued a junkie?
After that situation, I'm just gonna start making my way back over this way.
Right. Small drive, you do see there's another junkie back here and another guard at what looks to be the back doors to this place. And these, the guards don't seem like they are unused to people just passing through, especially obviously there are these junkies here. You already even said, one of the junkies talking to the guards, that they give out free samples. So there's probably a reason why these junkies are around here. Give me a deduction roll.
Oh.
Very nice. Yeah, it's not hard for you to figure out. These junkies are paid to keep an extra eye out with drugs. They're just giving them drugs to keep an extra eye out. So these hangarounds are they're lookouts. You took out a lookout.
All right. Smodrive's gonna see if she can't make eye contact with this junkie over here.
While you're doing that, Mr. Nobody, you notice that the air drone seems to be hovering just over you guys right now, and it stopped patrolling, and it just seems to be watching the front door now.
Yeah, I say to the guard, you know what? I realize that this is a tough job. I don't want to take any more of your time. Thank you so much. You know what? Have a good day. I'll see if I can ask somebody else. And I move off, and I am going to go down the alley, away from him. And kind of do my best to, as soon as I get out of sight, I'm going to circle around as fast as I can and come up back behind Lady Death.
All right. I will say it's going to take you a little bit to get around the block. While that's happening, what was going on with Small Drive and Faraday over here? And then Yam, you, Caltrop, Frizz, what Lady Death even, what are you guys doing? There seems to be enough distance between you and the front door that the guard isn't paying you guys any mind. Again, people move through. These are streets that people move through. But what are you guys doing? Let me go ahead before we resolve Small Drive dealing with this other junkie. Let's talk to Yam, Lady Death, and Caltrop.
So there's enough distance to get through the front door?
No, I'm saying there's enough distance between you and the front door that the guards aren't like. He's not coming after you. He's not being like GTFO.
Gotcha.
But if you started trying to walk through the front door, the guard might have something to say about that.
Yeah.
can imagine he wouldn't be very happy.
Yam is just kind of hanging out against this wall, kind of he's like scooch over a little bit to see the front door, but he's kind of observing right now. He
Front
wants to
door
see
is over here, by the way. I'll mark it real quick with a little. There's the front door. Whoops. Try that again. There's the front door, and then back door.
All right, we'll move a little bit. And he's just trying to just observe, see what he can see. He has some knowledge about how corporations run, so he's looking for that opening, if it's a shift change or.
Well, you guys did say you might stake the place out, so
Yes, so that's exactly what I am doing.
trying to figure that out might take some time, and also probably can't just continually watch the place from the alley. That would draw attention.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
So here's the building. You guys kind of, how do you want to proceed from there? So Yam is watching, observing, but I'm telling you, in order to catch things like shift change or taking a break or anything like that, you're gonna have to watch for a while and be observing patterns over the course of, I'd say, at least a day.
Yep.
Can I get into one of these buildings that's around it, and any of these windows that are overlooking? The
Yes,
building?
these are actually apartment buildings. They are.
Oh.
All right.
It is definitely very cheap living because they are literally right next to a chemical industrial building, and so living this close to the building it smells of just like it just has that distinct, I don't know, gasoline / antiseptic smell, like almost like if you mixed bleach and pneumonia. It's almost like that, almost mustard gassy.
All right.
It's accurate as fuck. So very cheap living spaces here. Matter of
All
fact, what you would probably know from and I'm going to give this to you. Actually, no, I'm going to give you a business roll. Give me a business roll. Sure, get some of your skills into play here. Uh, 13, that'll cut it. You would this is pretty obvious. You would know that buildings that are this close to a processing plant like this, there tends to be quite a few abandoned buildings or abandoned rooms. It's not easy for them to keep bodies, even as cheap as the rent is. It's not easy for them to keep bodies in these spaces. So if you went into one of these buildings, you're likely to find at least one room overlooking, or you could even get to the roof and nobody would give a shit. Nobody's gonna stop you.
I will message to everyone that is probably a better idea than us lounging around this alley and getting ourselves caught.
That sounds like a sound plan. Yeah.
I'm gonna recommend the building to the right of the front entrance. And if we want to split, another group wants to watch the back entrance, that's probably a good idea as well.
Yeah. Splitting the party for a stakeout, probably not as dangerous as splitting the party for other things.
Yes.
But I do want to resolve before that message came through, before Yam put all that thought process together. Small Drive was approaching this junkie, and I want to know what you were doing there, and you have not received this message yet.
What she had planned to do with the other junkie, but most of the crew had already approached them, so she wasn't sure if it seemed too suspicious.
Well, you would see there's a
oh.
security guard right here who would
Yeah.
see you do that.
No, she's gonna do what she originally wanted to do. She didn't want to put the other junkie out, but her two crew members had already talked to them, so she didn't feel comfortable approaching them after that. So she's
Right.
gonna walk up to this guy, and she's gonna.
Right next to the security guard, though. He's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And she's just going to offer a hopefully desperate-esque smile. Hey, I'm kind of looking for a fix, and I've been hearing word that you can get it here. Is it a worthwhile dive? She's trying to see if he'll give her an idea of what drug they get from this place.
Gotcha. Give me a I will allow you conversation or persuasion, whichever you prefer. Trying to convince this person that you are indeed a junkie looking for a fix. I would also allow performance for a check like this, if you wanted to go that way. Hello?
Sorry, I'm finding performance.
I want to make sure I didn't leave my...
No, my bad. All right, I'm going to go conversation.
Conversation it is. All right, give me a conversation check. Hey, that beats the DV. So, yeah, you're able to pull off a convincing junkie. And he's like, yeah. They give us free samples if we keep an eye out around here for undesirables.
Okay, I can track that. That sounds like a fair trade.
So, if you wait here, I don't know, it's kind of late. They usually have it out by now. I don't know why they haven't passed anything out yet, but usually it's even the manager. He just comes out and he just like distributes it and then shakes our hands. He's a really nice guy. He's super cool, super friendly. Just gives us the hookup and we keep an eye out. But we're gonna have to wait here for our turn. As soon as he's ready, as soon as he comes out.
For sure. Thank you.
Right about that time, I come like out of the shadows behind Lady Death. Did I miss anything?
Nothing too exciting, no, not really.
Okay. And I'm like kind of hiding in the shadows a little bit so the security guard doesn't see me.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Let's see how shadowy you are.
Okay. Yeah, sure. No problem. That would be, I'm looking for that, and that is under body skills. Yeah. Okay.
I just want to say we have 6 viewers right now. Is everybody at this table viewing, or do we actually have some extras right now?
Doing currently, no, I don't
I'm watching.
That is a 16. It's a 16.
16 is good enough. You are able to escape the security guard's notice. He doesn't see you pull up behind the rest of your pack.
Okay, cool.
So small drive got the skinny, and now you get the message from Yam Spurts on your agent. Ping. You get a ping. And everybody now gets Yamspurt's suggestion about maybe finding some abandoned building or abandoned apartments to overlook the doors and stake out. That was the gist, yes?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So what do you guys say to that?
Yeah.
Sounds
as soon
like
as
a
I got
sound
that
plan.
message- Yep. As soon as I got that message, I'm gonna start making my way towards the apartments that I'm closest to, which is right over here.
And I will ask Small Drive, do you want to join the
So
apartment building stakeout, or were you aiming for a different angle of being here pretending to be a junkie?
no, she'll join the apartment thing. She didn't really get the information she was quite after, but she at least knows a bit better that the junkies are lookouts. So there's that.
All right. So how are you guys?
Will you get the hookup?
Yeah. So
Let's
how
go
are you
with
guys
the
planning
apartment until you're
on?
ready.
Sorry. Go ahead. Faraday?
No, I was just getting her away from the junkie.
Oh, gotcha,
Hey,
gotcha,
You
gotcha.
figured it out? Okay, let's go wait inside the apartment.
Yeah. Small Drive will give you a nod as she'll tell you to be careful with the junkies because they're keeping eyes for unsavorables.
I thank her with a nod. And we're going in here.
Alrighty. So, how are you guys? It sounded like you wanted to split up into 2 observation teams so that you could observe the front and rear doors. So, how are you setting up your teams there?
Oh, can we be in this one?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, who wants to go where? How are you splitting up?
No, Small Drive's definitely staying with Faraday to watch the back.
Back door.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm imagining Frizz is going to go with Yam. Wherever Yam goes, Frizz is going. But
I'd imagine.
so we've got a total of 7 bodies. So you could do a team of 4 and a team of 3, or do you want to do 5 and 2? How do you want to? Does somebody want to go with Small Drive and Faraday to the other apartment building?
Yeah, I'll just go
They-
volunteer.
oh,
I'll
okay.
just go volunteer for the back door entrance.
Yeah, I'll go
because
with
we-
those Small Drive and
We don't know
Faraday.
which one she'll pair up at, so it's good to have
Okay.
eyes on both doors.
So then, Frizz, Caltrop, and Yam would be going to the front, right?
Oh, I said back door, not front door. I'm volunteering for the back door watch.
Yeah. So I said Frizz, Yam, and Lady Death.
Oh, you said my character.
Oh, did I say Caltrop the first time? My
Yeah,
bad.
you said Caltrop the first
I
time.
was that was one of those Freudian things because I was looking at Lady Death and said Caltrop. I don't know why. So nobody. You said you're going with the Faraday and Caltrop and Small Drive, and then Lady Death, Yam, and Frizz. You guys are going into this building over here, and I'm just gonna pop you up in. Just say you found an abandoned apartment building. Because there are plenty of them. Like I said, the smell is just horrible here. And then you guys, same thing. You're able to find an abandoned apartment building and get some observation here. And so now you guys are setting up a stakeout of however long of a time you guys think you need to stake out. And probably going to need to set some shifts or so how do you want to handle that? You guys are basically you're setting up camp here and doing watch rounds, right? But you've got 2 teams. So let's look at team 1 in the front first. Lady Death, Yamspurts, and Frizz. How are you setting up your stakeout up over here? Frizz is being controlled by Faraday for the purposes of net running. However, I am in control of Frizz as an NPC, and Frizz has to follow her boss's orders according to her loyalty. Which, oh, by the way, you looked out for her today. You were like, oh no, she can't just go in there without any protection. So you gained You went from, because we had to reset back to 10, so now you're going back to 11.
Let's go.
Yeah. So you gained 1 loyalty from Frizz for looking out for her ass.
Well, since I'm a nice boss, I'll let Frizz pick whatever. There's 3 of us, so we got to do it in 3 shifts. So she can have whatever she wants first.
Honestly, boss, I'm pretty tired. We've been at it for a while. I wouldn't mind sleeping on the first shift.
That's fine with me. I'll take first shift then. Death, Lady Death, do you want second?
Yeah, I can do second.
All right, we're in the Frizz, your third shift, so you can get some nice shit eye. All right.
Man, I got to get a job with megahertz.
You get another loyalty point, by the way, for giving her the first letting her sleep first. All right. So Lady Death is taking second, and then Frizz is taking third. So that's the order of observation for the 24-hour cycle for Team 1. Now let's look at Team 2. You guys have 4 members for a 24-hour cycle, so you guys can do that in 6-hour shifts instead of 8-hour shifts.
I'll take the first watch.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Mr.
you sure?
Nobody. I'll take the second. Is there delivery food in Cyberpunk? Can I order a pizza?
You can get food delivered, yes. And you're in an apartment, you'd be able to give an address. So it would be, you'd use your agent to go on your, it's called Food Dump. That's the name of the app, Food Dump.
They probably have a vending machine in the hallway.
So Food Dump has an extra 10 eddy delivery fee on top of whatever it is you're ordering. However, that $10 10 eddy delivery fee does not go up, or and it includes gratuity. So it's just 10 eddies goes to your driver. Period. Doesn't matter what you're ordering.
I look at Faraday and I say, hey, you know what? Those roaches are very nutritious.
Speak for yourself.
So first watch.
So the question is what do you want to get? What do you want to order?
Sorry, could you list like a few options? I
Sure.
don't have
Yeah.
the list in front of me.
100%, no problem.
Thank you.
I actually think it's in here, right? The food. Is it in here? So
It was. I just remember it was a really weird spot.
So you can get, you can order a food stick. You can order a pack of kibble. You can order an MRE. You can order.
Oh, do I still have the pack of peanuts in my pocket?
Yeah, that would have been basically a food stick, the equivalent. Yes.
I pull out this really old, bent up, smashed.
So yeah, so that's what you're looking at. MRE, kibble, or food stick. Those are basically the 3 levels, and whatever. I mean, you could be ordering, Italian linguine MRE, or you could be ordering the veggie omelet MRE. And let me tell you, the veggie omelet MRE is the most garbage, disgusting thing anybody has ever created to be ingested by a human being.
I mean, to be fair, you already lost me when you said veggie omelet. Those things alone should be burned in a fire. So,
so your food stick, that would be 10 eddies, so 20 eddies for delivery. But if you're ordering multiple things, it's still just an extra 10 eddies for delivery. That's what I was getting at before. So food stick is 10 eddies. A kibble pack is also 10 eddies. And MRE is also 10 eddies. They're all 10 eddies. So you could, even get food for everybody, and then there's just a 10 eddy delivery fee on top of however much you're buying.
Okay, so I'll get what, 7 MREs will feed everybody?
Yeah, 7 armor MREs would feed everybody, but you guys just split up into 2 different locations. You guys, you're on team. You're on team 2. Team 1 hasn't thought about food yet.
Okay, well, can I text someone over there for their address and get it delivered there for an extra 10 eddies?
You might
I'll
want to
pay
find
90
out.
total.
You might want to find out where they are first.
Yeah, the delivery
Okay,
guy might get shot.
I text Lady Death, the Amsports, and Frizz and ask them for their address. I'm gonna send over some food.
Obviously, we would give it to them.
So now you've got the required information to send
Okay.
them to. Yeah, it's going to be an extra delivery fee for a second address, though. So it's going to be 20 eddies.
Okay, so 90 eddies total.
90 eddies
for
if you're
that.
getting 10. Yeah, if you're getting food for everybody plus the delivery fee, 90 total.
So, quick question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there an AC unit in our room in the window?
There is. In fact, it looks like all of these have filtration units to try and mitigate the smell. You guys can still smell it, though. It's just not nearly as bad as being in the alley.
How firmly attached to the window is it?
They're built into the walls.
Oh, they're built into the walls?
Yeah.
Well, that's no
This is
fun.
literally the filtration unit for the whole. It's not a hanging AC. It is a industrial grade filtration unit, and still isn't getting all of the smell out.
Is there anything really heavy in the room?
No, it was an empty, abandoned room. All you found was like maybe a couple pieces of broken furniture and some like newspapers and filth and like just kind of almost looks like the last people in here were probably squatting.
This is no fun. Okay, fine. All right. So no accidentally dropping anything on a security guard's head or anything, right? Okay.
That would be very difficult to pull off. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Just wondering.
And from where we're at,
Not impossible. You do have a tech with you. But the question is, do you want to make something as locked into the wall as it is just fail randomly?
Yeah. No.
from where they're holed up, keeping an eye out. If people were talking, Small Drive would be able to read lips from up here.
No, you would not be able to. You are way too high up to read lips.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Not only that, you just wouldn't have the right angle. You'd be seeing more of the tops of heads. than
Maybe
would
if you had like
faces.
binoculars.
If you had like X-ray
Yeah, that too.
vision, maybe. Binoculars could. Yeah, binoculars could allow you. If you have binos, you could zoom in and read lips. Yes. Binos or a scope.
Well,
Funny
you know
say
what?
that, 'cause I actually do have those.
Oh, nice. Well, you know what? I have my new six-pack abs. If I jump strategically, I can land on my abs.
I think you need to have the muscle and bone. I think you need to have the muscle and bone
to
integration
back
for
it up.
But
Damn.
you could use Caltrop's binos and read lips that way. That's what Caltrop was trying to say.
Yep.
Yeah. So let me take the first rest then, since the first and second shift are already being covered. And if you see anybody starting to try to go at it, just wake me up as fast as possible, and I'll see if I can't grab any more information.
Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I'll keep a.
All right. I'm gonna need. So who's going first on the right hand side? The front door. Who's going first? It was Yam, right? I need Yam to give me a concentration check.
Okay. What is concentration under?
Should be under awareness. Yes, awareness. You see it?
Yeah, it's just moving a little slow for me.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, nice roll. Nice roll. 17. Fantastic. You are definitely able to stay awake throughout your shift. Good job. On the left-hand side, who was first?
Me.
Nobody.
Nobody.
I was. Yeah,
Nobody was first.
Nobody was first. That's right. They're
So
in.
I need nobody to roll a concentration check, see if they stay awake during their shift.
Okay, gosh darn. Let me see. That would be under awareness. Okay. I am not going to add any luck to this one.
Okay. Oh shit!
Still got a
good.
still got a 14.
You still got a 14. you're decent. You've got some.
I got some good
concentration
bonuses.
skills.
I got bonuses. Yeah.
So yeah, that 2 results in a 14, which beats the DV, and you maintain your awakeness.
I am aware, but very bored. Very alert, but very bored.
I believe you. All right. So who was going second? It was Lady Death going second on the front door? Yes.
I think
Yes.
so. Yeah.
All right. So for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to roll the concentration for me because I'm still having issues.
That's fine. I got no problem clicking your rolls. No worries.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
that's a
shit!
good one.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a fat.
Oh shit! So Lady Death, you get 10 IP for that critical success, and you you're like alert as shit. You didn't even have any coffee this morning, nothing. You just you are percolating all on your own.
Unfortunately, it's because Mr. Nobody had burrito for lunch. So.
Well, Lady Death's on the other side. She can't smell your burrito.
Yeah, believe me, she smells it.
All the way across through the chemical zone. Excellent. So then second shift on the left on the back door.
That was Faraday.
Faraday, give me your concentration check. Ooh. Faraday nods off right at the end.
Damn it, it's too true to real life.
Right at the end, but just at the end.
Almost made it.
Like you lose the last you lose out I want to say just 1 hour as you barely failed. You just the last hour, whoever is third is waking you up. So who is third on the left, because that's actually happening before third on the right, because there's 4 people on the left. So who was third on the left?
I can go third since I think Small Drive was taking the last watch, if I remember
Okay.
right.
So Caltrop, you actually you wake up to discover Faraday is asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Do Caltrap and I know each other? Because he's a nomad, right?
I am a nomad.
Yes, we did say that you you don't know each other because you are connected to the sea nomads and he's a land nomad, but you would know his what's your pack? Did you name your pack?
Yes, I actually did name them.
And are they're under the Aldecaldo banner, right?
Yeah, they are under the Aldecaldos, affiliated with the Aldecaldos, but they do have their own pack name.
What's the pack? What's the pack's name?
I'm typing it in text, sorry.
Oh, you're
Then I'll
typing it
say
in text. Got it.
Yep, typing it in text, then I'll say.
Oh, okay. Cool. Remember, you can type it in the VTT and it'll pop up. In our,
will it? Okay.
Yeah, it'll
Okay.
pop up in our
Yeah,
Stream.
at the bottom of the roll section, underneath where it says public roll.
Okay, okay, okay. Hopefully I did this correct then when I do type this out.
Oh yeah, no, we're totally gonna razz you for like misspelling or whatever.
Do
My
it,
goodness.
do it, no balls.
Gold.
Gold siete. Gold siete.
Oh, gold
Spanish for
siete.
seven.
Spanish for gold 7. Gold siete. So give me a streetwise check, Faraday.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
Yes, Faraday, you have definitely heard of Gold Siete. And give me a streetwise check, Caltrop.
I will do that. Streetwise. Gotta remember what you are under. There it is. There you are. Ooh, okay.
Yes, and you would recognize that Faraday is wearing the markings of Beardtanium, which is a nomad pack that is associated with a sea transport. And also the recent winners of Battle of the Bands.
Yep. So yeah, as Caltrop starts shaking Faraday to wake her back up, that's when I'll say, I don't know why you got so groggy so fast. I know you're a sea nomad, so I thought you'd be used to the whole not getting seasick thing.
I'm sorry. I've only been out for, looks at my age, only been out for an hour, I swear.
Yeah. Honestly, actually curious question. Since you don't get seasick, do sea nomads get land sick?
No, but actually, no, that's actually a thing. If you've ever been sailing, and I know Mark being a former Navy can confirm, like, you're out to sea all the time. When you first start walking on land, it feels weird.
Yeah, they call it sea legs.
Sea legs, yeah. Like, it feels weird because you're so used to just, like, maintaining your balance when the land is flat. You don't know what to do.
It's kind of like when
Your
you throw a
equilibriums
medicine
get screwed up.
when you throw a medicine ball back and forth and then pick up a regular basketball. It's kind of the same
exactly.
thing.
Yeah, that's a good analogy. Yeah. So yeah, the sea nomads would get land sick, in a sense. So
Yeah, I'm not quite feeling at home, but gotta do what I gotta do to make some eddies.
excellent. So let's get Caltrop's shift handled. Let's get your concentration check out of the way. And I know this sounds boring, but stakeouts are supposed to be boring.
Well, I'm just glad that Caltrops is not judgmental, because as he looks over to Mr. Nobody, I'm sucking my thumb. So yeah.
Nobody's just sucking his thumb. Got some freaking trash like covered over him just to use as a blanket.
Yeah, noshing on a cockroach.
Noshing on a cockroach. That's fucking-
He won't judge for noshing on a cockroach since he's done that many a time. But if he does stay awake, he's going to dog nobody out for sucking on his thumb for an hour.
I'm fast asleep. I have no idea.
All right, give me your concentration check, Caltrop.
Ooh, that's good.
That is good. You managed to stay awake and alert the entire time. And I do intend to give you guys what you are finding, but I wanted to see what like the overall shakeout was for the watch to see if any details got missed, right? Mm-hmm. So that's kind of why we're doing it this way. So back over to finally Frizz is doing her, and you have control of Frizz, Faraday, if you want to go ahead and roll her concentration. That stays awake. That is the minimum you got to roll. You managed to stay awake. Frizz managed to stay awake the entire time and catch everything under her purview. And finally, Small Drive is doing her concentration check.
Okay.
All right. Small Drive definitely stays awake throughout her shift. And one of the things that you guys are able to piece together easily is that it looks like they change the guard every 12 hours. So there is a 15-minute gap, there seems, where that there's not anybody specifically out front. So there's probably something going on inside where there's like some probably briefing or something or other where the guards are doing their shift change stuff, because there is a 15-minute gap every 12 hours. What you never saw, somebody who just happened to fall asleep at the exact wrong time missed drug payday for the junkies. So nobody ever saw a manager come out distributing drugs like junkies said they would over here and back. Nobody saw that.
Oh, sorry, guys.
No sweat, no sweat.
It's okay.
All right. On that note, I think this is a great place to take a 15-minute break. So it is 6:55 by my clock. We are going to be back at 7:10. And you guys will also be able to possibly digest the information that you've got away from DM's ears, because I'm going to take my headphones off. Mark, I don't think we need to stop the stream. What do you...
Okay, we are back with the volume, and we are streaming.
Excellent, excellent. So hopefully you guys had plenty of time to plot against me as I...
We are plotting on how to best raise the white flag.
I mean...
Yeah,
that's an option.
There was a lot of no-win situations being bandied about.
Were there now?
Personally, while they were doing that, I was just plotting on how to make your life a living hell.
I mean, it's not hard. It just needs one, like, tiny little fucking push, for real. It's ridiculous how easy it is.
If I had a frickin' air conditioner worth a damn, I would have done that a long time ago.
I mean, you could still do it. I mean, take 12d6 fall damage, or you could sure as hell knock a security guard out.
As long as I land, as long as I land on my six-pack abs, I'm okay.
Love it.
Well, that being said, what are you guys planning to do?
Okay, so
I would like to confirm. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, just trying to remember like what I remember from what we heard last time from what we last recapped. Guards change out every 12 hours.
Every
We got a
12
15-minute
hours.
gap. Do we know anything about the drone?
The drone appeared to be only it was only big enough to have camera, it's a camera drone. It did not appear to have any weapons on it.
Okay, good. Just only a scouting drone, not an attack drone. Good to know. Good to know.
That was I'll give you that. That was apparent that it was just it was basically, instead of having cameras anchored to places, they've got a camera drone that moves
Gotcha.
around. And that was the other thing, is you would have seen that its patrol seemed pretty predictable over the course of a 24-hour watch. There were moments where if something was of interest, the drone focused on it until it determined that it wasn't, and then it would go about its normal patrol pattern.
All right.
So that is another detail that you guys got thoroughly from your observation. So yeah, what do you guys want to do with that information?
From our vantage point, was there an access point in the building from the roof?
No. Well, access points are if you are within 6 meters, or if a netrunner is within 6 meters, they can wirelessly use their cyber deck to hack into the access point. However, it doesn't work through walls. Those access points that she scanned, those were found. Those are inside. So
Okay.
whatever is controlling that drone is likely inside as well.
So I should rephrase that. Is there any entrance into the building from the roof?
Yes. As a matter of fact, there does appear to be a locked door on top, and I actually forgot. I had him up here earlier, visible again. Yeah, you would have noticed that there something you didn't see from the ground that you could have only seen from higher up. There is a security guard on the roof, and he does go in and out of an entry point over in this area right here. But he walks the roof.
And that changes out every 12 hours as well, correct?
That changes out every 12 hours as well, yes. The changing of the shift, they all go in for 15 minutes every 12 hours, including the dude on the roof.
And from Frizz's scan, do we know on which level of the building those access points are at?
It is a single-story building, with the exception of the fact that the venting equipment is basically an entire story higher. So this right here, like this would have been harder to see over the top from the ground, even worse than on this side. But you guys both got vantage points from the roof and would have been able to see over. But yeah, the venting equipment goes an entire story up higher.
Okay.
Which, makes sense.
So we couldn't
Yes.
we couldn't jump from the windows where we are to the roof.
No, not unless you've got cyber legs.
It's on my shopping list.
If you've got cyber legs, yes, you can do that.
What's a little more humanity?
Oh, the humanity.
Just another box of Kleenex.
But yeah, cyber legs specifically prevent you from suffering the broken leg critical injury from falling. But you have to have two cyber legs. You one doesn't cut it.
Well, shit.
What if you only have one leg?
Then you call peg leg.
Then you're not landing on your feet.
Okay, that's fair. I didn't think about that.
Oh dear.
Yeah, then they call you pile driver.
Anyway.
So hypothetically, what's the distance between the apartment and that roof area of that building we're trying to get to?
So these are accurate. So so you've got the porch of this building right here. and it is 8 meters away from where the roof starts. This is overhang, right? This is
Okay.
overhang.
I could throw somebody. Do we have any dwarves in the party?
Yeah, I was asking because I actually wanted
Small
to see
drive.
if my reason why I was asking because I wanted to see if my grapple gun could potentially make that distance. So I wanted to.
Your
ask
grapple
him.
gun could potentially make that distance, I believe, right?
Yes,
What's the
it
distance
could.
on it is like 25 meters.
Yes, and I'm 24 away to get to where I would need to get there. So yeah, I could actually make that.
How many can more than one person use it, or you can you shoot it down and then tie it off on this end?
And then people slide down like on whatever.
It should work like a regular zip line if I did it that way. If I didn't like, retract it back.
My understanding of the technology is yes.
Yeah.
That's so the GM says yes, you can. he could attach and matter of fact, you don't need to go to the roof, right? You can get to the venting equipment.
Yeah, I don't need to get to. Yes,
And I want to say your height
area.
would actually require that it be over here and not over here.
Yeah.
Because you know I'm not gonna go full Pythagoras. I'm just gonna say there's an increase. There's gonna be a decrease in the distance out because of your distance up.
No, that's fair. That is totally fair.
The venting
Yes.
equipment would be within range.
The land speed of an African swallow would definitely be inverse to the decline in angle. The angle of decline of the.
Well, there's something declining, and that is the plan. So, all right. So you guys want to zip line from over here, and then are Lady Death, Yam, Spurts, and Frizz thinking something different from the other side? How are you? Let's figure out how the whole team coordinates on this.
Yeah. So in the meantime, as those three were discussing like possibilities, I just tell them, nah, I got this. I pull out my grapple gun, shoot it towards the ventilation equipment.
Wait. When do you do this though? Because you guys are planning a 15-minute window.
Oh, right. I thought it was.
You're not. This isn't go
now.
time. This is
Okay.
How are we going time?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was in go time phase.
I
so.
hear you. It's exciting, right? You want to jump into the action, but no. You guys are plotting out you guys have determined that there's a 15-minute window where no guards are going to see what you're going to do. All you're going to have are the junkie lookouts, and they're kind of relying on that for this 15-minute window. So.
Okay, so yeah, instead of that, that's when I will just explain to the three that I'm with is like, actually, I got an idea that might actually work when we want to do this.
All right, we'll retcon your idea, and that is the
I will-
thought. But I want to switch over to.
Wait, before we switch over, I
go
just
ahead.
want to say
Go ahead.
that while he's doing that, which is a great idea, by the way, I would say small drive. If you have any extra drugs that you can throw,
Does she have extra drugs?
to distract.
You know she has extra drugs.
Exactly. Well, you know what? I'm just kind of being nice, So I say you could distract the junkies, off in the corner while we're, zipping across.
So needs to distract
Yeah.
the drone as well.
Yeah, the drone is something that may need to be dealt with, right?
Yeah.
I will pull the guards from the map when you are hitting your 15-minute window, and we are gonna real time that shit. So plan this out.
Okay.
Okay, if I'm distracting the junkies in a corner so that they're not looking out for between that 15-minute window, I cannot meet up with the other three on the roof, so I cannot give you that stem shot, Yam. If we follow that plan,
How long does stim last?
an hour.
So yeah, you can stim before even starting your 15-minute thingy.
We could.
Yeah.
I would have to travel over to you guys, but yes, essentially I could.
I think it'd be best if you need Frizz inside to hack into the system and get us the information, or find us some sort of lead or clue. So we need
Do we
whoever's
want
going.
someone else to do it so Small Drive can be on the roof and nearby in case something goes down?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Maybe Faraday will give you the gas mask to give
Small
to
Drive can't be on the
Frizz.
roof and distributing drugs to junkies at the same time.
Well, I would take
you-
Faraday would take the drugs from her and give them out, and then give my gas mask to
And I'll
Small
pass it
Drive
off.
to give to Frizz.
Yeah. So we can do basically a trade, and then you can go
Yeah,
do the
you
distraction
guys-
with the junkies.
You guys can be like meeting in an alley, like a block away to be sure to make do whatever exchange, get whatever setup you want to do, be wherever you want to be. You guys basically, you're plotting a heist here. Put yourselves in whatever positions with whatever equipment. Yeah, you're just telling me all of that. Right, so you
So,
don't
guess
have to be what if. You can just be
trying
I'm
to
giving my
ask-
stuff to this to Frizz.
Well,
Sorry.
I think what I'm trying to ask the rest of the group is do
Mhm.
we want to do the mask swapping and the stim for Frizz on the roof, or do we want to try to meet up off on the ground and take care of that on the ground and then go back up into the apartments
You have
before the
three,
shift change happens?
You have 3 entry points, and there's nothing that says you can't.
Going from the ground.
Or we can go from the ground.
You can use
But-
any or all of these 3 entry points.
But it sounded like we were potentially going to be going to the roof with Caltrop's thing, so...
Right, but then you were saying that you were going to be on the ground distributing drugs. So that's kind of where I'm.
No, yes, that was the original plan. And then I mentioned how I couldn't do that and give the stim to Frizz, which is why Faraday said that I would give her the drugs, she would give me the mask, and Faraday would go down to distract the junkies while I went on the roof with the others. But that's if we stick with the roof plan.
Okay. I want to understand what the plan is so I know how to react appropriately. So I think I understand what you're going to try to do. Let's go ahead. Like I said, let's come back over to Team 1 on the front side. And what are you guys doing? Yam, Lady Death, Frizz. There's been a lot of discussion over there from Team 2, and I want to see how you guys want to fit in on all of that, or maybe even make your own suggestions.
So, as Yam sees it, there's 2 things that need to happen. We need to cause a distraction in the exterior to get the drone and the drug addicts distracted, and then we need to get Frizz inside so that she can hack the access point and get us information. I personally think it'd be easier if we snuck in from the roof, because realistically, how much there's no front desk at a roof entrance. If you've ever been in any sort of business or building that has roof access, if we send Frizz in that way, we have one of 2 options. Option 1, whoever is going inside, I'll go in the roof entrance with Frizz. That's the 50-50. That's the safe in option, because 3 people coming in from the roof is going to be kind of suspicious. Yam would suggest that we have 1 team causing distraction, Frizz going in from the access pen on the roof. Whoever is able to handle locks should probably go with Frizz, because there's probably going to be some sort of lock mechanism on the roof. And then we should probably have other people enter from the front and back, so if anything goes wrong, we can cause some kind of distraction so we can all escape. Because we're not going to win a firefight, so we need to be able to get in and out quickly and efficiently. And if we can't be stealthy, we need to be fast.
Mm-hmm.
I volunteer for external
many-
distraction.
Many of our crew does not have nasal filters or a mask, so that will be a problem because the chemicals in that plant.
So, I can't give my nasal filter to somebody, can I? Not without a river doc, right?
No.
Yeah, no, you can't just rip out your nasal filter and hand them over to somebody. That is not a thing.
Okay, but Faraday, you said you have a gas mask you could give to Frizz, though, correct? Or loan to her, at least?
She did, yes. I don't know what happened to her, but she did, yes.
Oh, Faraday, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
She
you.
said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There she is.
Okay.
Okay.
Joe
I
was.
hear all of you. Oh, Joe's in the text chat, right?
Joe was asking about the mask for Frizz.
Okay, I don't know why I can't hear him.
Weird.
All right,
hear me
but
now?
yeah,
It's
he
weird.
was.
Yeah.
Joe, can you talk again real quick? See if Faraday hears you.
I'm currently talking, Faraday. Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello.
No, I can't hear you. I can hear
Oh.
everyone else.
Damn. Okay, that is bizarre. Yay, Discord. Anyway, so we're gonna push through, and I'm going to be interpreter between Yam and Faraday, apparently. So it's all good. Yam just was confirming that you had the mask to give to Frizz. So yes, Faraday is loaning the mask to Frizz.
Yes.
Okay, so I have a breathing apparatus.
Faraday will give the mask to Small Drive for to give when she gives the sim to Frizz.
Okay, so I have a breathing apparatus, and
Well, you, as I was
I
saying
also have
before,
one.
As I was saying before, Faraday, you guys can all coordinate. You guys, whatever is going to be transferred between people, items, you get this, grapple gun that, gas mask this. You guys can make that coordination outside of when you're picking that 15-minute window. So all the coordination is in theater of mind. Kraken, you guys
Yep.
don't actually have to go back and forth between the buildings. You don't have to
No.
go back and forth between the buildings.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah.
Faraday gives Frizz the gas mask.
Yes. All right. Faraday gives Frizz the gas mask. What else, Yam, was going on with your plot, your plan, your thoughts?
so Frizz will enter through the roof. I have a breathing apparatus. Caltrap, you're the only one with a breathing apparatus, correct?
I have a mask, so yeah.
All right. So if this is
I also
the
have
roof,
nasal filters.
then that means Frizz is coming over here to this side. So let me move her token.
Yes.
And then who's going on the ground? Matter of fact, yeah, this is where we're at. Is I need to position your tokens for this event.
What I'd like to be prepared to do is to use my my zip wire to possibly take out the drone if it gets too close to us.
I mean, you could shoot at the drone if you wanted to.
Yeah, but I don't want to make that much noise.
Okay.
I want to.
So you want to use this? You're trying to use. Do you have a grapple?
No, it's not a grapple. Remember, it's
What is it?
It is
It's
my
a monowire thing.
It's my monowire. Yeah,
monowire doesn't reach that far, guy.
it doesn't.
No, when it gets close. When it gets close.
Yeah, when it gets close. Yeah.
It's literally it's circling. It's circling an area of this.
So it's like way above us, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
never
yeah,
mind.
it's-
That's too far. Yep.
It's just high circling, and it's basically got telescopic
Yeah.
cameras.
And why do
So
I think of my monowire as like, like Spider-Man's webs or something,
No.
Yeah,
no, no, no.
it only reaches, what is it? Basically right in front of you. It's a melee
It's
weapon.
it's like pretty much
Yeah, no.
close, mid-range.
Yeah.
at
So
best.
instead of monowire, it should be like monospurt.
Yes.
Uh, Anywho, I don't.
It'd be better off distracting. It'd be better off distracting
Sputter.
destroying, probably.
Yeah, look at my big spurty wires.
No, sputtery.
Sputter, yeah, my
For-
sputtering
yeah.
wire. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you
it's
go.
gotta be for reasons. It's a sputter. It's the mono sputter.
By the way, you see our mascot there I added.
Oh man, I love him.
So, anyway.
I love Sputter the camel so much.
Yeah, buddy.
We are definitely gonna get merch with him on it.
I don't know who Enz and Drowski is, but they just followed us a couple minutes ago. So
Awesome.
and Speak
that's
Breezy.
Nate. Oh.
So we got Speak Breezy and Enz and Drowski just followed us.
One of those is a guy that and Drowski. That's I posted our link in the game that I play on Monday nights. He's my DM.
Very cool.
He's my GM for my Monday night game.
Very cool, man. Very cool.
And then I know I recognize the other one, but top of my head, I don't know. But
No
shout
worries.
out to the followers who just joined.
Thank you
for
very
listening
much.
in our not quite our debut episode, but just kind of like a little test game that we're rolling with. And anyway, so back to it. Just wanted thank you for pointing out. Shout out to our new viewers
Yeah, definitely.
and followers. So yes, do I have everybody on the right side? Who's on the ground? Yam, you said you were going to be on the ground, right?
As one of the only people that can enter into the building, I want to be on the ground. And I'm gonna walk in once the shift change comes, I'm gonna go through the front door and just I have the head access linked up to Frizz, so when she gives all she has to do is give the go word, and I will cause the biggest distraction by just being like,
you've
I'm
got the
here.
internal agent, right?
Yes, the internal agent. Thank you.
Yeah, so you can just basically think to Frizz to give instructions.
Yes, I do think if there's anyone who can unlock doors or anything like that, should definitely go up on the roof just to make sure she can get in. Because I feel like it might be locked. I can't handle that, so hopefully someone else in the party has that ability.
That would probably be a Faraday thing.
Yeah.
Also, make sure you guys reload.
Should I go with you for Should I go with Yam for the
because
distraction?
sorry, before Lady Death. Yeah, I was gonna say you want to go down there with Yam. That's perfectly fine. You said you had your own filters, right? You have a mask.
Yeah, I have nasal filters. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now the translation, because apparently Faraday can't hear Yam. No, I get it. So the it's all good. It actually kind of almost it almost works out in the way how the orders have to be given to Frizz. So essentially, what was being discussed was somebody needs to be able to bypass the lock over here to get Frizz in through the roof, and that's when I said that's a Faraday thing.
Okay, is it an electronic lock? Can we tell?
So there's lock picking and electronic security would both be valid skills that you could use. It really just depends on what you want to do. And that's one of the things I want to point out, and that's one of the things I love about Cyberpunk Red while we're streaming this. It's all about how do you want to handle it? What skill are you good at that you can use to get in through here? So yes, electronic security is typically your you can get in that way for your lock, but there's also pick lock, which is a different skill. So it depends on where you decided to put your skills and how you want to use it. But electronic security and pick lock would both be valid for trying to get through the door.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty good at electronics and security tech, so
think about it this way.
I can do that, but someone else will need to distribute the drugs.
Think about it this way. Are you getting in because you're disabling the mechanism, or are you getting in because you're disabling the technology?
Yeah,
I can
gotcha.
distribute the drugs if you need me to.
That would be great.
because
Okay.
I can schmooze.
So if Mr. Nobody's going to be on the ground with drugs, then what drugs are being distributed?
Only the best, only the finest.
No. I'm asking Small Drive, what drugs are you giving to Mr. Nobody so that I can actually fucking put them in his inventory?
Oh my god.
Um,
And then I get busted.
you can give them, give them like 20 blue glass, because that's
20
the.
blue glass. Okay, I'm gonna cut up your. All right, 20. I'm cutting up your stash by 20.
And
Okay.
then
No.
give me 10 of Heisenberg's finest.
Yeah. Yep. And I need to pull up Mr. Nobody and drop her 20 blue glass into his inventory. Bam. Mr. Nobody, you now have 20 blue glass in your inventory. You got drugs. And you're coming in from, I'm presuming this way since you're coming in from the left building.
Yeah.
But, you want to approach the junkies, right?
Yeah, to kind of distract them. I go, hey,
And hold on. There's this junkie's. Yeah, the blue glass that he was given before has worn off, so he's over here now. And sorry, the junkies are still moving around and doing stuff. They're not necessarily they're looking out. They're not necessarily right there at the door or right where you're at. So
I'm trying to
put
get their
them into position.
attention without getting these security guards' attention.
Yeah, we're not putting plan into motion. I'm just
Okay.
positioning things where they need to be.
Okay.
So right now I've got Caltrop, Frizz, and Small Dry and Faraday zipping in from the top.
Okay.
Is that my understanding?
I was
Yeah.
about to ask about that
So,
because I
okay.
can't go inside the building.
Okay.
Is our escape route back up on the roof? Because I can wait to help people.
You're not
the
going to be
room.
able to go back up. Gravity's not going to.
Then I think
Gravity's not going to
Drive-
be your friend, and I don't think anybody has the ability to defy it at the level that you guys would need to
Small
zip
Drive-
line back up.
Well, my abs are pretty damn potent, so.
I mean, yeah, okay, Mr. Nobody.
Have you seen
might
a
be able to, like,
caterpillar?
if he gets enough velocity, he can grind on his abs like a skateboard up the zip line.
Small Drive should be on the ground with Yams then to help him with his distraction if he needs to pull it off.
Entirely possible, yeah. So if you want me to move you over here with Yam and Lady Death over here?
Yeah, because she's not going to be any use on the roof.
Okay. And then I'm just moving the air drone around to just like demonstrate that it's still patrolling and shit.
I'm surprised Lady Death isn't up in the building, kind of like spotting with her rifle.
Well, she wanted to go and provide backup for Yam. 'Cause
Okay,
he
cool.
doesn't have his team member because his team member's rolling with y'all to try and get into those access points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have rope if the roof team needs it to rappel down the building.
I'm okay.
I'm good.
I have my very high rolls that I'm going to use for my acrobatics. And I'm sure that I'm going to get very high rolls.
All right. So I'm going to say, is there anything else that you guys need to put the plan in effect? Like DM start the clock of 15 minutes because, like I said, we're gonna kind of do this like real time for a bit until something forces us into initiative.
Are we going to be in initiative order, or?
Yes.
I don't know how much it matters, but do I have to do something to actually inject Frizz with the stem, or do we just know she's injected with the stem?
No,
and apply that
we
on it?
I just need to, if you're stimming Frizz, I just need to pull one out of your inventory, drop it into Frizz's inventory, and then have her consume it.
Yes, please do.
Okay, so a small drive. And then you're giving her a stim. Where's your stim? Oh, you only have one, so I don't have to cut it. I just have to drop it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then drugs are consumed. Stim consumed. Make it count. Oh man, I love that. Okay. So, if you guys are there any other questions, things that need to be put into place before we begin?
We doing anything about the camera drone?
Mr. Nobody mentioned trying. Oh no. No feasible plan has been made for the camera drone yet.
I mean, I'm basically going to shoot at it if it gets too feisty.
Yeah, I thought we were going to try and distract it.
Oh, no, I can't distract it. I'm distracting the druggies now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know that.
No.
I mean,
No, what we're saying is Yam and Lady Death and them, they were gonna actually move towards the front door and try and get the drone's attention to take it off of you guys. That was the plan for how this was started.
Yeah, that was the distraction plan
Yeah.
on Team 1's case. They were going to go distract the drone while I used the grapple gun to make our zip line to slide onto the...
Yeah.
So that means I'm running
there's a
back
plan
upstairs?
to distract a drone to give you guys the window.
Am I running back upstairs to go on the zip line then, after I give the drugs away?
I don't know what you're doing after they zip line down while you're giving drugs away, but you're giving drugs away to distract junkies, and then he's going to distract the drone, and then they're going to zip line in. That's the general understanding that I have of your heist plan here.
Okay.
Hold on. I just want to clear one thing. I still want to be able to, if necessary, get in the front door while distracting the drone, or if someone else distracts the drone.
Right. No, I get it.
And I'm going to get back up to
100%.
the
And
window
we're
as soon
gonna get to that.
as soon
Yes,
as
go ahead.
I distract the junkies. I'm going to head on back up to the apartment window and I'm going to set myself up to snipe at anything that looks like it's getting attention, or
Okay.
going the wrong direction.
That could take some time, but yes,
Okay.
got it. No, I'm saying getting from the street back up to the apartment would take some time, and we will resolve that as we come to it. I'm saying I want a 5-minute break now that I've got all of what is necessary to get set up, and I need just a moment to make the infiltration / next map ready for that. So give me 5 minutes of GM maintenance required time.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Would it be acting? Would that be more appropriate?
Yeah, acting would work. I think I was saying performance because I was in a D&D mindset for a minute, but acting is the skill that I meant.
Okay. I wasn't sure if there was a performance that I couldn't see because.
Nope, that was-
all right. Yeah.
Nope, that was me braining the wrong skill from the wrong system.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's under the performance tab anyway, so you were half
Right. Oh, right. We have the perform. Yeah, because gosh.
Yeah.
Darn. Yeah. It confusing. Anywho, yes, acting. You can do an acting check to act like a drunk. Let's see how well you do.
I'm clicking. Is anything happening?
Not yet.
I haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah, so far I haven't seen any dice roll yet either.
fuck, I still haven't even seen the initiative roll.
Man. I mean, I
don't know what's
there
going
we
on
go.
today.
My
Numbers
thing
is
came
just not
through.
working.
Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. 17.
17. Did you just do a manual dice roll, or did you click?
I was clicking. It didn't work, so I did a manual roll.
Okay, interesting. But hey, that's always my go-to for when the technology's not working. Would have been go to the dice tray. Would be the next thing to try. So, good to know that worked for you. Oh, and then hey, Yam, your initiative. Oh, wow, bunch of stuff just came through. Yam Spurts,
Yeah.
your initiative came through twice.
I did click it a lot of times.
Interesting. Maybe that was part of what was making it difficult for you, because yeah, I just had a shit ton of your initiatives pop through, so maybe that was getting in the way of your other rolls. Maybe it was you crowded the feed. But that's okay. That's okay. I've got your 17 for your acting skill, and yeah, you're doing a pretty decent job of acting like a drunk. Unfortunately, that actually does not get the attention of the drone. Yeah, the drone sees a lot of drunks just fucking stumbling through the alleys. That's actually something that doesn't really bother it. So next is what is Frizz doing? Y'all are getting ready to I think she's just getting ready for Caltrop to fire his
Yeah.
so
Grappling gun, yeah.
she's going to ready her action to slide down after Caltrop fires. All right. Lady Death, what are you doing?
Can I hold my action for right now? I had to reload.
Yeah, so you can hold your action, but remember, you got to hold your action and say what you're holding it for.
Okay, then I don't know. Then I'll just can I like try and throw a rock at the drone maybe?
The drone is really high up, so no, you're like that's
True.
out of your throwing distance. If you could shoot it, you could like shooting would definitely get its attention. That's not a normal thing
Yeah.
for it. But do you want that much attention or that kind of attention?
Not really. Fuck. Trying to think. Okay, I loaded back in though, so that's
Okay.
I loaded
Good,
in
good.
fastest at least.
Good.
You know, maybe I'll just try knocking on the door. You know, banging on the door, trying to get their attention that way.
Okay, so you move up and start knocking on the door, and yes, the air drone comes over here and is interested in why is somebody knocking at the door? That definitely got the drone's attention. All right, next is Faraday. What is Faraday doing?
Readies her action to slide down after Caltrop and Frizz.
Okay, all right. Air drone. I moved it prematurely, but you got its attention. It moved over. That was its action. Altrop,
Yep. Seeing
what you
now
doing,
that,
buddy?
Yep. Seeing now that the air drone is successfully distracted, I'm going to take my
the
opportunity.
initiative almost worked out perfectly for
I
your
know,
plan.
this is
like,
beautiful.
Seriously.
This is beautiful. I'm
What
glad
the
I rolled low.
hell?
I'm so glad I rolled low.
Like, can't plan that shit, but the initiative worked out.
Yep.
Oh,
All right.
man.
So, yep, taking the opportunity. Drone has been successfully distracted. I will fire the grapple gun to get to that ventilation area, since that's the best it can reach to, and then I will slide down,
All
making
right.
my way right to here.
Okay, well, wait, are you able to move and fire the grapple gun in the same turn? I don't think so.
Oh no, right? Yeah, I can only do one. Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
do a bonus action. So, yep, I'll just
Yeah.
fire it to where it needs to
Okay.
go, and then
Well,
that'll
these-
be my whole action.
Well, these junkies have a perception check to make, and yes, I already loaded them up with drugs, so their checks will be affected accordingly.
Okay.
All right. And then this one would be close enough to see. Let's see if he catches it.
Nope.
Oh yeah, no, they are not paying attention to your grapple gun. They don't catch just the firing of the gun. So that's
So I
your
got-
action.
Yeah.
And then so they just keep being junkies in the alley. They don't do anything. Mr. Nobody, what are you doing?
I'm going. Okay, I'm going to saunter over. My 12 is my movement, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's a single move. Right there. Bam.
And
Verbal is free though, so if you wanted to double move and talk, you can still do that and get a quick verbal check of some kind.
I look at the junkie and I go, "Psst, hey, I got some free samples for you."
Oh shit. I've been waiting for the free samples. And when it is his turn, he will move towards you.
And I'll say, share them with your
I'm
friends.
not even requiring a check because you said the magic word.
Yep.
They've been listening for free samples. Free samples. Where are the free samples?
That's it.
All right. Next is small drive. What you doing? The thing has been fired, but so far the junkies have not yet been distracted thoroughly.
All right. Well, she's obviously sees Mr. Nobody and the junkie down that way, so she's gonna assume that he's taking care of that one.
All right. Yeah, because there's one down here, and there's okay. I forgot you were on the ground. I was looking for you up in the building.
This might not end well, but she's gonna go to this.
Yeah, you can take a double move. Your move can be your action, and you still get a verbal.
And not to quote Mr. Nobody, but she'll pretty much call to this guy, "Hey, I got a free sample for you if you'll come with me."
Oh, please quote. My genius is for everybody.
And she'll kind of nod them down this way.
I need you to give me a persuasion check because the junkie responds, they usually give the free samples in the back. So give me a persuasion check. Or if you have another skill you would like to use instead. Mr. Nobody happened to be in the right fucking place.
I guess so.
He did.
I know that because somebody fell asleep on watch.
Right. You would have known that, but somebody fell asleep on watch. That is absolutely 100% correct on how this shook out. He is not convinced that the free samples are given out here. Like, and wait a minute, you're not the manager. And this junkie is suspicious instantly. And next is this junkie's turn, who is... Nobody's engaged him yet, so he just sits on his ass. Yam, you're up.
The drone is distracted, correct?
No, well, the drone is looking at you, or looking at Lady Death, who started knocking. The drone is like focused and has dropped down. I want to say about halfway down the height of this building, so it's still about like maybe 5 stories up. But it's like coming down and it is curious about what's going on down here because somebody's knocking.
Okay. Well, I want to stay over here, so I'll bang on the door too, like, hey, yo, what's going on in there? I'm a distraction.
What do you say? I'm a distraction. Do you say that?
Probably not a good idea.
Hey, yo, I forgot my key card. The door won't open. Let me in.
Okay, that is definitely very different from the first thing you said, and I will accept it this time. Remember, when you're RPing, you're RPing. All right, so Yam uses his action to pound on the door along with Lady Death. And next is this junkie right here who heard Mr. Nobody's call and is like, yeah. So you're going to hand out some free samples. How much are you giving this dude? And
I have
you can
what
actually
she
cut up your own inventory.
Yeah,
You can cut up your own
she
drugs.
gave me 20, so I'm gonna slice off 5, and I'm gonna say
You can go ahead and slice it off, and then I'll drag it into his inventory.
and I'll say, I tell you what, you know what, this is some new stuff here. I want you to share some with your friend, and you know what, keep it on the down low because it's very new, very powerful. And don't take too much of it, okay? So here,
All right, I need you to give me a persuasion or conversation or something, whatever skill you think you like best, but some way to convince this person to do what you ask them to do.
I'm going to do persuasion, and I'm going to use 1 luck appointee.
Okay. And you said you're giving him a 5. Let me cut that up for you.
That is a 15.
For cutting up your inventory, guys, if there's things that can be cut, like ammo is an example, drugs is another. There's actually a pair of scissors, and so you can just be like, "Hey, I want to pull this many out," and then so when it's dragged, it just drags that chunk.
I'm basically gonna give him 10, and
You're gonna give him 10,
and convince him to give 5 to his partner.
Okay, so you're giving him 10 and trying to convince him. But you're just giving him 10 either way, right? But
Yeah.
the persuasion is. So let me be clear. The persuasion is whether or not he actually shares. That's what's going
the
on.
persuasion is like, will he cut it with the rest? With the other
will he
person
share
he's
it?
with,
Yeah.
Or will,
Yeah,
if it fails, he just keeps all 10.
And that's why I rolled a 15.
Yeah.
Okay, 15 is good enough. He is going to now.
And I specifically point south.
He's going to use his action first to consume.
Okay.
He's checking out this shit, and he's going to consume these drugs. That's his action. Bam! He has consumed small drives blue glass.
Okay.
And
half of it.
What? He didn't consume all 5, did he?
No, well, he said 5, and then I gave him an extra 5 for his friend.
Oh God, no! Oh, sorry. I thought you said half. Dude, I thought you were looking at his character sheet. We're like half of it. I'm like, wait, did 5 disappear?
So he only took a little bit. Okay, good.
No, he took a dose, and then
It's like instead of distracting him, I'm gonna OD them.
I thought you were telling me that the game or that the system made him consume 5.
No.
No.
He's gonna be flatlining.
Make him consume 5 of these fucking things.
It's like, yeah.
No. Okay. Good.
Nope.
So yeah, his action was to take the hit and test the shit, and he did. He does. He takes the hit and tests the shit, and that's his action. And Frizz, what is Frizz doing?
Well,
So
he
this
still
dude-
has movement. So he still has movement.
No.
Oh, that's right. He used his movement to get to me.
He uses movement to get to you. Yep.
Okay.
So Frizz would be holding her action because the
Waiting.
instructions were to wait until the junkies were distracted before zipping down. So next is Lady Death. Lady Death, you pound on the door. You were pounding on the door, and now what are you doing?
I'm gonna
all that
flip off the
happened so
drone and
far-
continue pounding on the door.
Okay. So you okay? Interesting. All right. So the drone drops. I'm gonna say another 2 stories, and is getting pretty close to try and figure out exactly what is going on. And so that is your action. Faraday, what are you doing?
Also waiting with Frizz to drop down to the roof.
All right, air drone. I already told you what it was doing, but now it takes its action to do that. I need to remember that it is acting on its own goddamn turn. Anyway, Caltrop, what are you doing at this point? You fired.
Yep,
Yep.
I already fired. I just look at the other 2 and just say, now's a really bad time to say you're afraid of heights. And then I slide down.
You do. You slide down. Okay, give me an athletics check.
Okay. Yeah.
By the way, we got 9 people watching. Thank you so much for everybody for watching.
I know, this is fantastic. Like we're just testing our shit tonight. So
Yeah.
like this isn't even the real show yet.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, that's good.
Oh man, look at that. Oh, cool. Yes, you managed to get down, you zip down onto the top of the ventilation equipment right there. Now, it is still, like I said, another story from the top of the ventilation equipment to the roof.
Yep,
It's
I
a
know.
full story.
Yep.
All right. So that also means I need to make a perception check from the junkie that is not thoroughly distracted yet. He sees you, Zip, and he may or may not react to that on his turn. Next is
Caltrop.
Next is the
I love that
junkie
you're
next to the
I
small
love that
drive.
you're blaming me and not the junkie. You made a good roll. Okay, I see you. You do you, boo.
You could have held your action and waited until he was distracted, to be fair.
Yeah, babe, what was that?
So this
you, babe.
junkie
Good night.
was persuaded by Small Drive to go over here into the back area, back alley over here to meet for some free samples. Oh no, yeah, you did persuade him, right? Like
Yep.
your rolls were good.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Actually, he's suspicious.
You
suspicious.
failed.
He's suspicious
He
of
was
Small Drive.
suspicious. He was suspicious, right? Sorry.
Oh.
Thank you for correcting me, DM. I was questioning it because I realized I was remembering it differently because I remembered what she asked for and then just started proceeding to acquiesce. Anywho, so Junkie is suspicious. He's gonna push back and he is going to like, you're not the manager, and he's actually going to force a reputation showdown. So the face down is, this is our first face down. I love it. We get to test this out because I've done this in the game yet, right? For our previous sessions. So Small Drive, do you see on the fight tab, right? Do you see the little angry face
The little angry face?
next to fight?
Yeah, I do.
Click the angry face. This is your face down roll.
Okay.
This is reputation versus reputation to see if they are going to, because they're challenging you right now. 17. Wow.
Ah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, buddy.
Oh. So the result of failing a face down is you get a penalty. I believe it's a -2. You take a -2 against any future actions made against this opponent due to fear that they defeated you once.
Okay.
So they are so up in your face right now that you are now at a -2 at every fucking thing that you try to do with them, and they are punking you right now. And he is going to use his action after that face down. His action is going to be to try and intimidate you to leave because you don't belong here. This is not your streets. And he's getting all junky possessive of his territory. So you are at a -2 on your human perception against this roll.
Okay.
You can actually put it in the mod ahead of time, so it pops up the actual number. Oh shit! Oh, well, take 10 IP for your critical failure.
Oh, small drive. Oh no.
The night is not the night. This is like my third one.
And this junkie is telling you to GTFO from this territory, and you are currently inclined to acquiesce.
Poor small drive.
All right, that was that junkie's turn. Mr. Nobody on the other side of the building who just gave those drugs to this dude. What are you doing after giving those drugs to this dude? And he's like, yeah, I'll go share with my friends after shooting up.
I say, you know what? You look like a straight up kind of guy. Keep it on me. I'm gonna go see your friend myself, okay? I tell you what's his name? So I can just, address him like a friend.
I actually did have his name is Klaus.
Okay.
I don't know. That's the first thing that came to my goddamn brain.
And we'll get to pop you up. Okay.
Hans and Franz. There we go. You served to Hans, so now you're checking out Franz.
And now I'm going to
like
do.
Hans and Franz better.
I'm using my action as a movement, and I'm going to talk to Klaus and say that, hey, Klaus, I got some free samples for you. Your buddy, told me that you were interested. And I just hold it. I hold out my hand. I can't do any action, so I just.
No, I know, but the verbal is still your persuasion or whatever check you want to use. That's still part of your verbal, so you still get to make the check.
Definitely doing persuasion.
Well, okay, persuasion. Okay, I was gonna say if there was another skill you wanted to use instead of persuasion, you can.
I'm gonna use 1 luck point.
Okay.
Oh man!
Oh god!
Oh, he is thoroughly not. He is definitely. Wait, you're not the free sample, dude. And when we get to his turn, there will be results of your failure.
And I get 10 points, right?
You do get 10 IP for your failure. Small drive, by the way. For your critical failure, if I didn't say it before. Yes, you always get 10 IP for your critical failures and 10 IP for your critical successes.
Cool.
Because you learn, and to our new viewers who are paying attention to why I do this, I believe you learn as much from success as you do from failure, and vice versa. So I award extra improvement points to my players for failing or succeeding critically. All right, next is Small Drive. Small Drive, you've been basically told to back the fuck down and get the hell out.
Okay. And she will, but she's gonna be a bit petty because she's scared that he can ruin her. So she's just gonna kind of whisper. She goes, "Right. Well, I never said I was a manager. And if your manager is gonna keep you sober, I'll have fun alone." And she's gonna pull out one of her blue glasses, just gonna wave it and sassily back away.
Oh, she's pulling the Karen. Watch out.
Oh. All right.
Hey, but
Go
does her
ahead and give me
reputation
an
do
actor
anything?
check on that. Well, she had a face down. That was what her reputation. That was what her reputation came into play, but she didn't do so hot on the face down. So
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. Well, it's not that she didn't do so hot. It's that my NPC critically succeeded.
Okay.
But yeah, no. So I need you to give me acting on for that Karen act that you tried to pull. Yeah. I don't think the junkie's buying it. I don't think the junkie's buying it. Like you're up to something, and there may be there will So next is the junkie over here who was suspicious of Mr. Nobody, and now this guy is gonna face Mr. Nobody down, rep versus rep. So you need to go to the fight tab and give me. You see where the frowny face is next to fight? That's your face down roll.
Okay,
And you
gotcha.
can, it doesn't look like no, you cannot add luck to a face down roll.
Okay, fine. And where am I in the fight? You said
no, so you see in the fight tab right next to the word fight is a frowny face.
Okay.
Click the frowny face. Mr. Nobody, this guy has faced you down and is also basically same thing. You are at a -2 at anything you try to do against this person whatsoever, and they are telling you, he's saying, get the fuck out, dude. You don't belong here. You're not the guy. You don't have the right drugs. You're not peddling what I'm looking for. And
but Klaus, we were such close friends.
Yeah, no, you got in good with Hans, but Klaus not so much, and Franz over there with Small Drive just wasn't buying it.
Okay.
So he faces you down and you lose. Next is Yam. What is Yam doing up at the front door there?
Can I open the door?
I
don't want to. I just want to text to see if the door is unlocked or not.
It is locked.
Okay.
I specifically, you wouldn't. So interestingly enough, even though it uses the door icon, I actually put stairways here to put you into the next map appropriately. So there is no unlock thing here, but yes, it is locked.
Okay, and you said that the drone has dropped down more, correct?
Yeah, it's only about a story above you now. It's about the same height as the not the top of the roof. Sorry, it's 2 stories above you. It's about the same height as the top of the industrial venting equipment.
Okay. I'm gonna turn towards the drone, both my middle fingers up, and I'm gonna just be like, Remy, you piece of shit, come fucking out here and talk to me.
Oh, you say Remy?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and I'm just gonna try and goad shit.
Got it. Understood. That had an effect on things. All right, this junkie who is just gonna go back to her dumpster because she's getting high as shit, and you already told her you're gonna take care of everybody else. Frizz, what is Frizz doing? Here's one thing I will say. The face down between the junkie and Mr. Nobody is definitely got the junkie's eye.
If Frizz feels comfortable, I mean, she's ready to go and she's ready to go.
Yeah, so I would say this would be, then there we go. So this would be an ideal time for Frizz to zip line down and join Caltrop on the top of the venting equipment there. And I will say it is a good thing that you guys have masks because being right on top of the venting equipment is not good for somebody who does not have a mask or nasal filters. All right, so that was Frizz's action. Next is Lady Death. What is Lady Death doing? After Yamspurts just flipped off the air drone and screamed out the name Remy.
I'll yell up at the air drone and say, you know, we've got all night. I can just stand here as long as you want, banging on this door till you answer.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. If my character sheet will pull up.
Oh yes. If you
oh,
do you need me to make the roll again?
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to make it this time. It's
Okay, it's all good. It's all good. I got you.
Add luck to it too.
How much?
2.
Whoops, not 20.
I have that issue sometimes too.
I am curious what would have happened if I spent 20 luck and you don't have that much.
It probably would have just said it looks wrong, because that's usually what it does.
Or it could have just spent all 7 of your luck, or however much you have.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
that's
20
Or worst
persuasion.
case
That's a 20
scenario puts you
persuasion.
in or the worst case scenario puts you in negative luck.
Right? Oh, man. But that's a dirty 20. I love it. Well, haha. Dirty 20 is not a thing in a D10 system, but y'all know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anywho, Lady Death is very persuasive with her knocking and slamming against the door. And Faraday, what are you doing?
Faraday is following down onto the roof.
All right, give me your athletics check. Oh, nice.
Oh,
So-
that's really good.
That's 10 IP for your critical success right
Yeah.
there.
Look at that movement.
And
Do like
you
a flip on the
join.
way down.
Yeah, I know, right? Like seriously. Yeah, she nails the dismount like Carrie Strug. Oh man, is that a dated reference?
Sounds pretty dated. Sounds like those viewers who probably won't know what that is.
Oh man. I feel bad for the people who don't know who that is, and I like seriously, that was so inspiring. I was in high school when that happened. I watched 14-year-old Carrie Strug be a hero. Anywho, next is Air Drone, which is responding by zipping off. It moves away from you guys.
Goody.
And next is Caltrop. What is Caltrop doing?
Well, first things first, just going to quickly bring the zip line back into the gun now that everybody made it over. Gonna quickly retract it now. And ooh, this is gonna be kind of a problem if I want to try and move up because the drone's right there.
I moved it as far as I moved it, but it seems to be heading back for sorry. I moved it in the wrong direction. It was only moving up, not laterally. Sorry.
Okay,
No,
okay.
it moved up away from Yamspurts.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so yeah, if that's the case, after I retract, I guess I'm just gonna try seeing if I can just use my grapple gun to like hook up so I can get ready to have me and the rest of the two with me to go up to the next story up to get to the roof access.
Gotcha. So you are, yeah. So my question is, how are you choosing to anchor the grapple gun? Are you trying to create another zipline situation, in which case you're going to need an angle and some distance and be trying to like land over here somewhere? Or are you going to be trying to set up a rappel situation so that you land down here somewhere?
I'm gonna be doing a rappel situation, so like, yeah, I land pretty close. I don't want to
Okay.
zip line.
Okay, so you fire your grapple gun and set up. You hook your grapple gun in, and then I need you to make an athletics check to rappel down. Then.
All right. Oh baby.
Oh, nice.
Oh baby.
Look at that. Take 10 IP for that critical success, as you just like expertly. You have you ever guys you seen the ranger rappel where they go head first?
Yup.
Right, where they drop head first, and then they just like snap their harness at the right time so that they flip over and land on their feet right at the last second. Yeah. Caltrop does the ranger drop.
Yeah, I will say
that wall.
before I do any of that, I just look over to Frizz and Faraday and say, "Hey, y'all, watch this."
Excellent. So yeah, Caltrop is down there, and now there is a repelling grapple for Frizz and Faraday to drop down from. All right, next is this junkie right here. The one that backed down small drive, and then like he feels like job well done, and he comes over here and just kind of backs off because he doesn't really give a shit about the guys knocking at the door. He is fairly certain that anybody who is coming straight to the door is going to be taken care of by something else. Next is Mr. Nobody. What is Mr. Nobody doing right now?
I'm going to attack this fucker.
After being thoroughly faced the fuck down.
I'm going to attack this fucker with my slight
You there, Mark?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm here. Sorry. I'm going to attack this fucker with my slice and dice.
All right. Just going straight for the junkie's throat. Gotcha.
And
Cool.
So
Go ahead,
that would be a
target and
-2, right?
Yeah, you are at a -2 for losing the face down. That is correct.
Okay, and I'm going to add 2 luck to counter that.
That's fair.
Oh, that was close. I thought that was a 1.
I know.
Let's see what the junkie's evasion looks like.
Oh!
Yeah, so go ahead and roll some damage. Were you targeted? Make sure you're
No,
targeted when you click damage.
You mean targeting the other guy?
The junkie, yeah.
Yeah, okay, hang on. There we go. Okay, he's targeted now.
Click the blood drop next to your slice and dice.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Okay.
You want to hear something funny? Because they're junkies, and even though I was using pre-gens as the base, I removed their armor. I had that forethought. Yeah, you're gonna fuck them up. You're about to fuck him up. He has nothing ablating. Oh shit!
Oh, 9 damage.
Oh man, and that is straight. He's got nothing to fucking ablate it with. No armor, no nothing. You just slice 9 damage into that junkie. Bam, done. Done deal. All right, that's your action. Small
Is he?
drive,
Is he?
what
Is
you
he? Wait.
doing?
How, what's his status? Is he? Is he still up?
Oh yeah, no. He still had 40 hit points like a base mook did.
Okay. Cool.
So, yeah, but that was almost a quarter of his health.
Sweet. Okay. And I puff out my 6-pack and I say, "Go for it."
Excellent. Small drive, you're up.
Well, she doesn't have much else to do. I feel like she'd probably kind of collect herself and should probably go to trouble the junkie again. So that way he says he remains unawares of what's going on the roof.
So, the one that you walked away from, you're going to go back to?
Yeah, she's gonna redraw his
Okay.
attention again.
Okay. How are you trying to get his attention again?
She's going to honestly, yeah, based off what happened, she's just going to go up and she's going to attack him.
Okay. You're like, fuck that embarrassment.
Yeah, pretty
I'm
much.
gonna go bitch slap him.
Yeah.
All right. What are you attacking him with?
Well, she's gonna pull the same move she did on the other guy. She's gonna try and knock him out with a blue glass.
Okay. All right. So give me a brawling check to see if you can land the air hypo, and he is going to get an evasion. You're at a -2 to this, so make sure you put that in the mods.
You bet.
Oh, her evasion. It's a chick. Sorry, I was
Yeah,
looking
that
at her.
junkie
I was
was
looking
a
at her
chick.
token. That junkie's a chick. Small drive does not land it. The junkie gets a 13. Small drive gets an 11. The junkie is able to evade. You do not successfully land the injection with your air hypo. That's your action. Next is this junkie who just took a hit from the slice and dice, and he is going to start with just taking a shot with the combat knife.
Yeah.
He's got a knife. He's gonna try and knife you. And by the way, you forgot this. I'm not going to. Your slice and dice has a rate of fire of 2. So does this combat knife. Remember, you get 2 attacks.
Oh,
that
so do I get another one now?
No, I'm not. I'm saying you don't get it now. I'm reminding you for the future.
You're so mean to
you
me.
need to- I am being mean to you because you need to know your own weapon.
Where's my tissue?
Anyway, you have a 20 to evade this knife right now. Give me an evasion roll.
I am going to add another. Oh, you know what? I'm going to save my luck. Oh, I can take a hit now. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, that is a hit. You are getting you are getting knifed right now,
If
buddy.
anything, I've proven I can take a hit. I'm
Oh,
taking.
whoops! I rolled the attack roll again. My bad. Hold on.
I'm collecting,
I think that was the wrong roll.
I'm collecting my 10
Yeah.
IP.
Yeah, you do get 10 IP for the critical
Yes.
failure on your evasion. That is true.
Yes, yes.
But you also take
3
3
damage.
points of damage.
Did he have me
whoops.
targeted?
Yeah, I did have you targeted. I'm applying the damage. Yeah, it's a second click.
Okay.
Your armor absorbs that, by the way.
Okay,
You're
cool.
Good. You're good. You're
Yeah, I got that skin and my new 6-pack. So.
But yeah, so yeah, his knife didn't do much damage, but
Okay.
your armor absorbed it. Anyway, next is Yam. What is Yam doing? You did notice in reaction to you calling out Devereaux, or sorry, calling out Remy's name, the drone went up higher. That was the reaction.
Is it still within range for me to shoot it?
It is still within range for you to shoot it. I am going to say it is. Trying to brain the meters here. Let's call it 20 meters away. So, give me a hold on. Actually, better yet. Whoops. What am I doing? It's not letting me grab the drone. There we go. So, I'm just going to move the drone. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, take your shot from there.
Okay. Can I use luck with this, correct?
You can. Yes, you can use luck with shots. When you click the attack, it'll give you the opportunity to add any modifiers.
And it's a 1-to-1 ratio, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, I'm clicking, but I'm not getting anything.
You haven't targeted?
Are you did you hover over the token and click T?
It's targeted, correct.
And then click the fist next to your gun. In fight.
Fine. All right. I was clicking my inventory. That's why it wasn't working. Thank you.
Yeah, the fight tab. Fight tab is what gives you access to your weapons.
The one rule about Fight Tab is we never talk about Fight Tab.
That's great. Oh, apparently we're still having the delay with Yam.
I saw a dice roll on my screen, but I'm not
I
seeing
saw
any
a dice roll too.
Yeah.
I just didn't see the result pop up.
It's just bullet time, man.
Ugh.
Bullet time.
Yeah. The drone is like...
What was I thought I saw a 3, right? Am
Yeah,
I correct?
I thought it was a 5 on my screen.
Well, okay, I'll take the 5. And that was your handgun, right?
Yes, and I used 3 luck.
And you used 3 luck, so your base is a plus 11, plus 3 luck is a 14, plus a 5 is a DV 19. Would that have hit a 20? Let me look at the DV table. Going to the charts for the backup here because technology can suck. Pistol. You were trying to hit 20 meters, and you needed a DV 20 to hit 13 to 25. So what did you have?
19.
19. You miss. You miss the drone. Yep, that's what happened. You shoot, you miss.
Well, that's why I am in charge of people. I'm just disappointed with my turn.
All right. Next is this junkie right here, who is just honestly, I should just take them out of initiative because they are just enjoying the fuck out of their high between their dumpsters right now. And that brings us to Frizz. What is Frizz doing? Frizz has a grapple to rappel down, and I didn't do her athletics check before. I'm not going to do hers now because she's an NPC, and I'm just saying she makes it. Bam. That is Frizz repelling down. Good, it happens. Bam, Lady Death. How about yourself?
What's up, babe?
Since he shot at the thing, I'm gonna equip my rifle because I have it carried but not equipped. But I cannot do anything still, so you're gonna have to do that for me.
Gotcha. I'm on it.
Oh, okay.
So your rifle was not previously equipped, so it needs to be equipped. And it is
Oh, sweet.
what? No, what?
We're streaming on Twitch.
Oh, whoops! I accidentally clicked
And everything's
upgrades. Okay, assault rifle. You have pulled it
everything's
out.
working
It
good.
is now out. Pulled out. Bam. But that is your
All right,
action.
baby
Yes.
kitty. All right, baby. Love you.
Yep.
All right.
I don't need to move right now.
Got it. So next is Faraday. You've got a grapple to slide down. I need an athletics check from you.
I will be following along and.
Nice. Look at that. You slide down, no problem. Bam. Cool. Next is the air drone, who is going to move higher in response. So it is going to use its full movement to get 8 more. It's going to get 10 more meters in the air, so it is now 30 meters away from you guys. I will. Is that right? Did I get it right? Let's find out. Oh shit! I didn't even have it the right length away before. All right. Okay, so that square will work. All right. Why isn't it moving? Oh man. Do I have some lag?
I think Foundry is just being a piece of shit today, honestly.
Well, it's not happening all the time. Let me refresh.
I know, it's like it was working for me a little bit ago, but now it's not working for me again. I don't know what's going on.
My dice feed is still from when Mr. Nobody was attacking.
Yeah.
Mine's not even showing me the dice feed yet. I had to reload, and now it's just like showing me like turns that already happened.
Man,
I just want to let everybody know that there is some issue going on. We're getting some sort of echo on the sound, and I don't know why. I have to do some research, but we are getting some echo feedback. It's kind of like on your guys' channel. I don't know where it's coming from, but I'll figure it out.
Channel? Is it me?
No, it's not on anybody's channel. It's like everything in the Discord is being there's like some long delay echo.
Well, here's what I'm gonna say is we are about 10 minutes away from our normal close time, and we also started crazy early. And wow, I just got a freaking gateway timeout trying to refresh. I got completely logged out of Molten Hosting. What the shit?
That's not good.
Well, you want to just stop it here and pause
That's what I'm
here?
saying is this is a good place. This is kind of a good place to just pause the action and go ahead and say good night to thank you for the viewers who came in to show up for our test stream. That was awesome of you guys to just to show up for us. We love you so much. And we worked a lot of bugs out, and we're gonna go ahead and close out. And Mark, let me know when we're clear.
Yeah, I just want to say that this has gone much smoother, much better than I thought it would. So I'm very pleased.
It was a great little freaking hey, let's see if everything works the way we want it to moment, and that's what we were going for.
All right, everybody, say good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.